Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm Carol, and welcome to my quiet corner. I think that's how I'm going to describe this little corner because it is a nice, quiet little corner. I have some things that I need to finish, and I thought if I'm going to sit here and stitch, I might as well turn on the camera. I didn't see anybody else on or uh, anybody that I knew, anyways. So I thought, you know what? Why not? Let's just sit and stitch. And if you want to put some background music on, you can do that. I am just going to work away at this since I am going to be having a giveaway next month. And this is part of, so I want to get it done. So I have a couple of things that I'm working on. And I just thought, what the heck? Let's just do this. Did I get that right? No, I did not. Thread the needle this morning. It's 9:44 here in Alberta, Canada. It's a little cool outside, and I thought I would take today. Excuse me, I'm still getting over a cold, yeah, a flu, whatever you want to call it. It's excuse me. It's been brutal. So I'm just going to continue. I have a new I tried setting up my camera a little differently today, and I've zoomed in. So let's just get some of these done. And I was busy reorganizing a smidge yesterday, and I thought, today I'm just gonna just sit and relax. The house is quiet. So, yes, my quiet corner. Maybe I'll do some other stuff later, but I really do enjoy doing these little buttonhole wheels. They make a little bit different of a look, and it looks a little different with the other circles. So it's circles within circles, and the lighting and everything looks pretty good today too. So I hope everybody's having a good day, and they've gotten all of their Christmas shopping finished or close to finished. I've been working on a couple of different things besides my stitching. I've been making some dishcloths, and I've also made some crocheted cat coasters, which I showed that I think on my community tab. If you aren't subscribed, now's a good time to do it. You have to be subscribed to be in the giveaway, which I will check upon. It will be a subscribers only live, so do so now. That way you can get on there and be in the live when everything is given away. So there, I have that done. This one I'm not going to go around because it looks kind of nice as is. So I'm just going to stitch the back, put a little knot in there, and work on that. I did not advertise that I was going live, so I do not expect anybody to show up. So let's see what else have we got here. So we've got two. I'm going to do another one over here. And then I think the other ones I'm just going to do simple little uh, chain stitch style, and I'm not going to have enough thread to use with that. So I'm going to need some more. Took the puppies out for a walk this morning. It's kind of cool. Other than that, I think I just have to wrap presents. I think that's where I'm at in my Christmas uh, dilemma, so to speak. But everything else is pretty much done, just for a couple of little things. I was, I did rearrange some of the things in my room yesterday, and I think I overdid it just a little, but that's all right. It's where I think I need it to be, and a few little bit more touch-ups, and I will be able to stop rearranging, I think. So, yeah, I have a little bit left on here. I really hate to take and not use it. Oh, I know what I was gonna do was I have a pop-out chat from my YouTube so I can see if anybody is talking to me or not. So I think I will just put this off to the side and use the other piece because it will use up quite a bit more. I'm using 3 strands of embroidery floss. I have a mix of floss, so some is DMC, some is Anchor, some is uh, Prism, some is off of Amazon. Whatever you have, use it. That's the way I look at it. So now I'm just going to start again working on my little wheel. Try to center it this time so I can go all the way around. Hi to everybody in the balcony. I hope you're all doing well. I am working on my stitch fabric here that will be giving away in January. So I want to try and get it done. I was sitting here and I thought, why not turn it on? Why not turn it on? So you'll learn a little bit as we go. It different stitches, different things that I'll be adding. So I do this for fun. I'm not here to make people buy things or anything like that. I'm usually the one buying things like books and different stuff, and then you get called out for using the books. It's like, really? Unbelievable. But anyway, c'est la vie. Everybody has their own opinion of things and stuff, so let that be and just enjoy your day. Oh, you can't even see. Stay on the camera. Like, holy moly. Oh, what am I doing? So, I hope everybody has gotten all their shopping done. I imagine it's like crazy out there in the world right now with people, the hustle and the bustle and the crazy traffic for shopping. Imagine. I had a couple things that I needed to do, but I haven't had the chance to get out, so c'est la vie. This flu, let me tell you, if you end up getting this flu, it's a real kicker. It's a real kicker. And it's tough to get through. I'm sorry about the beginning of my video. So I cough when I cough. I can't control that. Some days it's a good day and some days it's not. This is going to be just enough in there. And I think I might add a couple of little French knots in the center just to give it a little different look. Like it has the little yellow stamens in the middle of the flower. Well, that looks great. So let's just put that down. Stitch in the back, little knot. Just drive that through underneath the other stuff just to hold it. Oh, pulled that right out of there. That's all right. I'm changing the color anyway. So we have, that is nice. That's a good set. My colors look darker here. Like this is a purple, lilac, and this is a deep, deep blue, and this green is like even more brilliant, and I don't know if I can change that or not. But anyway, we need to get some yellow. What kind of yellow? What do we have in around here? We have a goldish color. Yellow might be a bit much unless I put it somewhere else. So let's see what we have here. I just need to move my lighting just a smidge. That's the pinks and reds, blues and purples. And we have yellows. Oh, that really shows up that ring light, doesn't it? Sorry about that. Yeah, that really, really showed up. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Saturation. Oh, it really doesn't make a whole lot of difference in what I'm doing with my hair. Just should turn that back just a smidge. It's still a purpley, but it's not showing purple, which is kind of strange. All right, that's all right. I won't play with it anymore. But I need to get out a color that we can put in the middle that's not overly bright. So we're going to use this. And pick a color that is similar but not too, maybe in a creamy gold. Maybe in a creamy gold. I think that white might look nice. It's not as, yes, I think that's perfect. It's a creamy gold. And this is how I have most of my floss stored. And I just have it on a shelf. And part of me is like, yes and no. I like it, but I don't like it. Yes, this looks great because it's over here in this color, so that will work. So now I just need to split this. And we'll move on. I hope everybody's having a great day. I know I said that, but it's true. Just stitching, and I hope everybody's stitching along or doing some kind of stitching. And that way you get your practice in for the new year. As the new year, we'll be doing a stitch along again. I should have rooted for my scrolls, but I didn't. I might. We'll see. I think I know where they are. But now I'm going to just take this yellowy gold, creamy color, or whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to do some French knots in my buttonhole wheels in the center. Find the center. I only have um, 2 strands this time because I didn't want it to be too prominent, but enough to give it a little bit of a definition. I've seen, I don't know if anybody else is on TikTok. I've seen a beautiful, beautiful stitching on TikTok, and it was the most finest stitching I have seen. And she did landscapes, and it was just gorgeous. It was just gorgeous. I would really like to try that. I might do, maybe we'll do that in a stitch along. We'll do something similar, but something of your own design and work it in with all our other stitching that we're going to be doing. Maybe you will make it part of the stitch along. So if you have ideas of what you think you'd like to do in the stitch along, leave it in the comments below. And we'll take all of the suggestions and we'll kind of incorporate them and share them with everybody, and we'll do them in our stitch along. That is perfect in the center of that buttonhole wheel. So now I will just stitch back here and knot it. And let that be done. Sorry, I was off camera. Oh, that looks great. Now I will thread my needle again. And I love my wool mat. I'm forever stabbing this darn thing with with my needles because and I know I have the magnetic trays and everything, but it's just so handy when you're in between stitching that you just stab it in there and it works just well for holding. I am really happy with all of my new subscribers that I've gotten. It's like tickled my fancy. Like I was so excited. It's like I could not believe it. And the views. Thank you so much for watching my videos. It just made my day. I also am almost to 500 subscribers, which is fantastic. Before my other channel, I already had over 1,300 subscribers, so it was a big transition starting over, but you know, things you got to do what you got to do. And now the right people are finding my videos and they're watching my videos, which is fantastic. The right people are where they need to be for whether they like stitching or watercolor or bookmaking. I do it all. And I do woodworking. And so you may get to see other things other than stitching in the new year, which is coming rather rapidly. It's like, oh my gosh, where did this year go? Like, seriously, where did this year go? I can't believe how the days have just flown by. So there's another one in the center, and you take whatever kind of stitches you like, and you put them in a little random circle, and put something yellow in the middle, and boom, you've got a flower. You've got a flower. You don't have to do a specific style or anything. You just do what makes your heart happy. And that's what I'm doing this year. I'm doing what makes my heart happy. I'm streaming again, which is awesome. And a new lifestyle, everything. So, we make do. We make do. I'm really liking my little buttonhole wheels, flowers. Looking really good. It's coming together. It's really coming. It's filling in that space rather nicely. So now we got the third one. And I like to do a lot of my stitching when I have a specific design. I like to keep it like in odd numbers. That's why actually you even see there's only five five circles here, but then there's multiple circles inside. So let's get this other French knots happening in this one, and then those will be done. Hi to those people in the balcony. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And the size of your French knots, it's totally dependent upon what you want. Whether you want 3 wraps, 2 wraps, how many wraps you do is significant to how big of a knot you get. So the less wraps, the tinier the knot. And it goes for the amount of thread you use too. If you use uh, one thread, you're going to get very, very fine stitches and knots. Oh, that one didn't go through. I must have hit the knot on the back. So we will do it again. We'll move it over just a smidge. And if you're not using a hoop or you're not using a backing material, just be very careful on the tension that you're using so you don't pull your material snug. I'm just going to do a second stitch and then put it back through one last time. As you can see, I do not have a backing material on this. So there we go. We've got those 3. Now, what else do I want to add on here? I want to add, I think I want to add a couple of leaves because we've got all of the silk ribbon around the circles. There's nothing on the inside of the circles. So I think I'm going to use this thread because it's a different color than what's already in the wheel, and it will stand out a little bit. So, and I'm going to use all 6 strands, and I will make some leaves. So, needle. I will use this one because I'm using all 6 strands. Use what you have and use what you're comfortable with as far as your equipment goes and your threads. I'm going to start over here on this side and work my way around doing some simple leaves. And I think my simple leaves are just going to be a chain, a little chain. I think that's what I'm going to do. Bring it up so it looks a little different. Looks like it's coming out of the side and go down. I think that looks great. So now we're just going to work our way up. So you can see I have my thread pointing out this way. And this one I started up just a smidge further, and I'm going to do the same. I'm not going to connect. I'm just going to go up just a little bit and pull and go down and go over all at the same time. And just don't pull too hard because then you will put tension on your material. Let's do, and you do the sizes that fit in your space. You don't have to make them all the same size. You just work with it and let it fit where you need it to be. I'm going to put another one in there. And I think I may add one more to the other side. So I really do hope the person who gets this really enjoys a hodgepodge of stitches and all kinds of designs. It's a sampler of sorts. It's basically what I've done, just enjoying my process. I have no rhyme or reason of how I put the things on here. I just did them. And your leaves, they all can look different. They don't have to look the same. Do whatever you like, your favorite stitch. Or you could just use just straight stitching. Just random straight stitching. So it is nice to get back to stitching and doing different things. It's been a while. It seems like a long time coming. I've done stitching here and there along the year, but not as much as uh, streaming. So yeah, that's looking rather nicely. It's giving it another look in between. And then I'll have little buds and stuff coming along the white. And I also need to take some of that white color and move it around into the other pieces as well. Just working my way around, trying to stay on camera. It's very quiet here today, which is why I said, "My welcome to my quiet corner." I'm gonna put one down here because I think I'm going to use a flower bud there. So, and one more over here. Which looks kind of cool. And then I will end this because it's getting short and I want to continue on to the next one. So, and the material I'm working on is a linen that I pieced together. And now I have 3 more pieces to go. So I'll pull out hopefully a long enough piece to finish those 3 areas. And let's see, do I want to add one there? Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Just because I can. So, and then go over to the other side and work our way this way. And stay on the camera is great. It's nice and quiet in here today. Even the puppies are sleeping, which is unusual. They're all having a chill day. So, what's your favorite thing to stitch? Is it flowers? Is it landscapes? Is it abstract? Let me know. Have a conversation. Put it in the comments. Leave me a comment. I love getting comments on my videos. If you like this video, please do share it. It really helps with the algorithm if you do hit the thumbs up and lets the algorithm know that this video is worthy of putting it out there. If there's anything else you like to see, please let me know. Oh, I'm not going to make it. I'm getting a little bit hoarse again. I'm running out of my thread, so I may have to start another one. Oh, came right off. Real life. It's not a video of, it's not edited. It's not. It's real life things happening here. It's not this. When your thread gets a little short, you just put the back side of your needle in to create the knot. And now it's done. And I need one more piece. One more piece. How long do you like the videos? Do you like a half-hour video? Do you like a 15-minute video? Let me know in the comments below. What is your favorite watching time? Do you like to sit here and binge watch, or do you prefer little bits and pieces to come on and just maybe do a section and then work my way through and then go off and then come back and do something different? Or do you like seeing how it all progresses as we go? Um, like within an hour? How long of a video do you like to sit and watch with stitching or painting? Let me know because I will adjust accordingly for everybody. Because if you don't like watching a long video, then I won't make a long video. I will just keep it short, or say like I'm doing now, just work on uh, little bits, say two things at a time, and then move on and come back and do another section. Let me know because I will work on that so it appeases everybody. So you watch the video in the full and not just, skip through. That way you get to watch what you want to watch, and the algorithm says, okay, they're watching the whole thing. That's a good thing. I am almost done with this one. Hi, Marty. How are you? So people are showing up in the chat, which is fine. I haven't been doing too bad with talking to myself. You're good? That's good. I was sitting here stitching and thought, you know what? I'm just gonna turn the camera on because it's set up now so I can come on whenever I'm doing stuff. So hopefully a lot of people have hit the notification bell because sometimes it will be random. It will be random. I think I can get one more in here. Just barely. Just barely. You do it all the time? Talk to yourself. Well, it's a quiet corner today, so I am here and just doing. I'm trying to get this done because it will be in the giveaway next month when I go live. It will be a subscribers only video, and that way the people who are subscribed are the ones who will get this. Let's just see here. Look, that's looking really good. It's filling in nicely. It's nice because the swirls, and I have other swirls in there in other spots, which is great. Still debating on that center, but I think that's kind of nice. It has a little focal point. Marty says she does answer herself, and some have to ask myself to repeat that because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, Marty. Are you all ready for Christmas, Marty? All ready for the holidays, the hustle and the bustle and the people and the. Now I'm thinking I may want to do a burgundy color in and around this. Oh, thanks, Marty. Yeah, I have wrapping to do too. Not many, though. I don't have many things to wrap. And my daughter-in-law will be doing the food shopping. So, what kind of flower are we going to add? What kind of bud? What kind of bud? I think because of all of the other stuff that's going on here, I think I'm going to do clusters of French knots. Dance around in her pretty blue dress. Clusters of French knots. I think that would look great. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm using all 6 strands because I want them to be prominent. You were going to say French knots? I think 3 in a bundle would look great, almost like a holly and ivy. But I think 3 in a bundle going up along the vine. And move up to this side. Yes, I think that's going to look great. I think whoever gets this will be able to make, they could probably make a bag. Hold on, I want to go. Oh, thanks, Marty. Marty's going to share me out. I don't know how much longer I'll be on, but I really hope whoever gets this will enjoy using it. Yes, the 3 bundles looks great. And using the 6 strands makes them stand out so much more, which is nice. A little ASMR stitching. Quiet. And I'm gonna put this one over here. And come out over here. Yeah, it does make them look more bud-like. And I switch between 2 and 3 wraps. It just it's no preference. It's just whatever I end up doing, which is going to take a bit to get around all of the little vines, but that's all right. I will do what I can. It's really looking good. I wonder what people would make with this now, you know? I was thinking, a bag front, uh, or a pillow. I can't wait to see what somebody will do. I had ideas, but I just, you keep working on it, and then it's like, "Okay, I'm done. Somebody else can play with it for a while." Yeah, that's filling in nicely. And I think I'll be able to get maybe 2 more, and then I'll need another piece of thread to continue working my way around. I may only be able to get 1. I think I'm only gonna do the 1 and then continue on with the next thread. That way I don't end up getting too short of a thread to knot with. And using the 6 strands, it does go quickly. You were thinking of backing with batting sandwich and hang it like a quilt sort of. Oh, yeah, you could probably do that, and then, add your own quilting in and around the circles to give it a padded look, because it would definitely look nice I'll have to make sure all that husky fluff is not on it, though. Have to make sure all Loca keeps her fuzz to herself. So have you decided what kind of a Christmas dinner you're going to be having, Marty? I think the kids are probably going to do ham and scallop potatoes. That's kind of what they usually do. My go-to is always turkey and stuffing, and I like having that for Christmas. There, one one strand is done. One little line area. And now we'll come over to this one. I think I'm going to put one here. And make 3 because that's what I've been doing. And I want to put right on the end here 3 to fill in this little section here, and then I'll move over to this side. But I am looking forward to 2025. So I've had lots of positive feedback about doing a stitch along and learning new stitches as we go and using all kinds of ideas that I've got going through my head, as well as whatever anybody suggests as far as other ideas to do with the stitch along. And I think it would be a lot of fun. And also, it would go great with doing little mini swaps and different things like that with our stitching. And hi, Sherry. Breakfast casserole and French toast casserole and fruit. Oh, that sounds great. I'll have to see if Danny will pick up some stuff like that, and maybe I can make something similar. That would be such a great idea. Breakfast, a nice breakfast. Are you all ready for the holidays, Sherry? Got all your shopping done and wrapping and all of that good stuff? And I'm going to do one on this seam because it holds the seam flat. Oh, that is a great idea, Marty. The kids like breakfast, so I know usually it's eggs and bacon, but uh, a casserole sounds like an awesome idea. You'll have to send me your recipes on Facebook. Be something different. We are almost around, and it's filling in beautifully with the little dragonflies flying in and around the flowers. It's blending in really nicely. So now this one has a little stem sticking out the side, so I'm going to put one there. Sherry, it's so understanding. It's everybody, I think, is having it rough. So making things is a good thing. Like I said, I've made some dishcloths and some coasters, and I have woven some towels, and I'm thinking of adding those in, some hand woven towels into the Christmas mix. It still costs money to make things, though, Sherry. Like your time, the product, like the love that you put into it. It's handmade isn't as cheap as people think it is anymore. Like once upon a time, maybe you could have picked up um, items, but to make things at a reasonable price. But those days are here and gone. Even yarn is not cheap anymore. And yes, it is way more fun. Marty shops all year long. Yeah, I need to start doing that because it's a lot all at once or last minute and you don't get out. You don't have that chance to get out and actually do any Christmas shopping. So it makes it difficult because I don't have a car, so I rely on others to get me to where I need to be. And I just hate asking. So Everybody has a life, you know. Yes, Sherry, the cost of everything has gone up too much to make even the simplest of things these days. Oh, I hope everybody's enjoying my little quiet corner time and just enjoyed the moment of stitching. It's coming along nicely. I'm hoping to finish it up by the end of this month. And if I have to come on and just do random stitching with you guys to get it completed to, okay, my sense of completion so it looks filled in. Not necessarily everybody else's sense of completion. Everybody has a different idea of what completed is. How much more can you stitch? But this one really needed to be filled in because it was lacking a little bit of something something. So yes, please do make sure you are subscribed so you have the opportunity of the giveaway in January, which will be announced. Um, I will pick a date and it will be announced in the 1st of January of when I will be going live. Yes, exactly, Marty. It does make it look more finished. I'm going to put one on this side. Yeah, because you know it was pretty empty in the beginning. But I still have like little things to add in those open spaces, which what I think will bring it all together. And I didn't design this beforehand. It just bit by bit, you know, starting with little sections and then adding to. So, alrighty. Let's do a few more. And I think we may. Oh, thank you, Sherry. A little over an hour in. It takes time. Hand stitching. I am not a fast stitcher. Came out of the needle, which happens quite a bit these days. And I am going to just knot that because it is short enough to knot. Does make a difference. Really does make a difference. My coloring just doesn't do it on the computer. I'm looking at the coloring and this is so much more vibrant than it is coming across on the computer. Marty, me either these days. Me either these days. It's just do and enjoy. Life's too short to be in a hurry to do everything. And I'm going to add another one here because everything else is threes. We can't have one with just a two. And then I will come up at the bottom and put one here. Yeah, that's looking so much better. It's giving it a little pop of color and filling in at the same time. Try to stay on camera. I'm so out of practice. I'm so out of practice. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. That's what happens when you get old. That's what happens when you get old. It's like they say it's like riding a bike when you start streaming again, but it takes it takes a little bit to get back into the seat, so to speak. And now I'm going to go over to this side and put it on this side of the stem. So I think after I finish this piece of thread, I will say thank you and let everybody go because it's been over an hour. And I don't know if anybody really likes the hour-long videos. Like I said before, please leave it in the comment below the length of video you like to watch when it's stitching. And we'll adjust accordingly for everybody. Because I don't want to, you know, over-indate anybody. Don't want you to get bored. And if you do like the video, please do share it out. Like, comment, subscribe. I've asked a couple of questions throughout the video, and leave the answers in the comments below. I enjoy answering comments. I have the time to answer comments. I will always have the time to answer. So please do not hesitate to ask questions or, give ideas. It's really appreciated. It helps me too with ideas, doing things that everybody likes seeing done. And I am almost at the end of this thread. I'm going to put an extra one right here. I have enough to do one knot. One knot. Loka loves the snow. She and Tuzo go out and they romp around and eat the snow and do their zoomies. We do our walks in the morning, which she loves because she gets to sniff like 50,000 other dogs that were there before her. I think we pee on every spot there is. Sherry enjoys the real-time videos most of the time. Yes, Sherry, me too. I enjoy the real time because the the lost my train of thought. The sped up videos. They uh they don't really teach you a whole lot. I'm not really like teaching, but I'm telling you what I'm doing, my process. It's my process. I know, Marty, I don't have time for live streams a lot either, but I figured for me, when I came on, I thought, what's the difference of me sitting here and videoing a video to upload or uh, turning on the camera and just doing it live without having to worry about editing or anything like that. So for me, doing a video or doing a live, they're kind of one and the same because I'm just sitting here and stitching and talking to myself anyways. So, you know, that's how it goes because like I said, I've been gone for a little while and I'm just getting things back in. So just reestablishing myself in the YouTube community after being gone for a while and it takes a little bit. But with that, I am going to say thank you to everybody who did pop in and out throughout the hour. And I will see you all again soon. I am going to work hard at filling in little spots here and there, along with giving your eye a little bit of chance to rest. And I will see you again soon. So, everybody, enjoy your day. Have a great day. And I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you. Thank you, Marty. I missed everybody too. I'll see you all again soon.